it became the world's weirdest film. I loved it. It was very fun. But it's still that generic kind of vampire with fangs. And he's scary, and he's not good to look at, and he's grotesque. What Stephanie's done is she's brought the aesthetic down to a level which we can all appreciate, at a very real level. Done away with the fangs, given them the eyes. The eyes are very first contact between two people, and the eyes are very important. How a single look, no aesthetic. So she's concentrated on that and made these characters very, very real, especially the puppets. Unfortunately, with Monterey, a little bit more fun and a little less aesthetic.
Why do you think, how does the audience relate to the movie or Twilight?
Well, I think with any movie, everyone relates to each storyline. They're in their own way, and that's what makes it enjoyable. But you've got just a great series that's a great love story. A lot really like to fall into that sort of world of just everlasting love. So I think it might be one way, but again, I think a lot of people just kind of bring what they want out of the film, because personality-wise, you're going to pick a little piece out that you really identify with, and you're going to do that.
What do you think is the most interesting thing about your character?
Right now, I think the most interesting thing about my character is how enigmatic he is. You never get to see what Dimitri can do really until Break the Door. And then it's fairly unknown about what he can do. I mean, especially being an actor and acting with this character. On set, you really have to put a lid on these powers you have, because things can get messy. If I let loose, I don't even know what's going to happen. I don't even know what I'm capable of yet. Until they say, okay, this is your power, you can fly and track at the same time. It's really exciting for me. And I've taken it up to the point of as far as I can take it with Dimitri, without just running riot.
Yeah, for me, the great thing is he's very in touch with his primal, aggressive side, and in everyday life we don't really go that place. We express that, and it's cool to just take that and just bring it up, and just really enjoy that place.
So what were the sets like?
They were impressive. Even the locations in Vancouver and the things they built in the studio were amazing. Like the Volturi layer, it's huge, it's massive, and it's great because we don't have to walk in as an actor into a green screen and imagine it. It's there, you can touch it, you can feel it, you can just, you're in there, and it has a huge hall, this big, great, we talk about this right in the middle where obviously the blood's supposed to drain out of the place, and it's just, it's
what
great.
kind of material?
Yeah, most of it is wood, but
Styrofoam.
Styrofoam, like painstakingly hand painted to make it look.
Yeah.
You walk up to it and you're kind of like, oh, that's cool marble, and then you're like, oh, that's wood. Yeah. So someone actually sat there and just put the time in. It's magical. They're very cool sets.
What was Italy like?
Italy was it was the biggest fantasy land I've ever been to. I've been to a lot. Italy was a small rustic village which probably only had about 200 inhabitants, and it's about 1,000 years old. It hasn't got a commercial footprint, it hasn't been touched. So the Italians are very guarded over that kind of history, which is wonderful. And I think the Sunday had a lot of problems actually negotiating to get into that, having to film in there. And then you have to imagine the amount of effort that was put into accommodate this huge Hollywood blockbuster film in the town. So you've probably got another 200 or 300 crew, security, behind the camera crew, caterers, etc. Then you have all the machinery and everything in that little space, and then you have 5,000 big fans. You come in and they breathe life into it, because these are the guys that sell the film, and they're there to experience it firsthand, right at the source of everything. And they were wonderful, really well paid, very, very loud, but very very, very well behaved. And we walked in there as 6 actors, and we felt, I mean, personally, someone who hasn't been done acting before and scored this role, it was just a complete baptism of fire and an experience that I felt
A lot of fans in Italy?
I felt like royalty there.
A lot of fans in Italy?
Yeah, I just went back to the film festival actually, and there was a huge amount of residual support there for me, because it was me, Cameron Bright, and Jamie, and they're two of the Volturi guys, but they weren't shooting in Montepulciano, and I was. And I was.
So there's
Yeah, I just.